And then that leaves us with the Mystics. And Bella, I'm going to ask you on your thoughts on them in a second. But it's funny because when we originally planned this episode, we were actually supposed to record last week. But now the outlook for Washington is just so different than what it was. And I was prepared to talk about how the team had kind of weathered the trade deadline and the rookies were ready to propel this team another step forward. And then they go and lose four straight games, including two against the Connecticut Sun, the worst team in the league. Right now, the Mystics are 3.5 games back of the Fever and the Valkyries. Tankathon has them with the second hardest schedule remaining of all the teams that are currently in this playoff picture that we're discussing. And then as far as the team goes, you would think everything is kind of trending upward. Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafen have elevated their games massively to take the reins. Shakira Austin, as we saw against Seattle, can pull out an all-star level performance seemingly any game. And then there are the role players that are playing some of their best basketball of the season. We're talking about Steph Dolson back to being a huge three-point threat. Shug Sutton is making the case to get a big payday this offseason. Emily Inksler is flying around the court and doing all of the dirty work. The team is doing a lot of the things right in this second half, even without Brittany Sykes and Aaliyah Edwards. But the results just have not been there for this past week, and it's kind of pushed them out. Bella, what is an outsider's perspective on kind of how the Mystics are faring post deadline and how they factor into this whole picture?
I think they're a super fun team to watch. I think that's really their biggest draw right now. Even in terms of their bench players, obviously Jade Melvin started her career in Seattle. She's a super fun player to watch. Um, Seeing Kiki Iriafen go against some of the best bigs in the league and really hold her own. Sonia Citron has, given a lot of guard defenders a lot of trouble. So I think they're just super fun to watch, and that's almost like just their thing right now, and they might be okay with that. They're fun and they're young and they're gonna just keep getting better.
Yeah, I think the big thing there is that they've kind of embraced what their process is going to be, and they have laid it out clearly of what that's going to be going forward.